Welcome back on Mode. Today I want to propose you a video about the unboxing about my order to the Greenstuff World. I needed a bit of things for some project that I had in mind, so I decided to make some buying. Okay, and now we'll go to see about the things that I ordered and some ideas that I have. So first thing, there is this sticker that it's included. It's an extra, but it's always nice. I quite like such design, and so really, all the things are related about Greenstuff World. Eventually, think about if it's worth for you order on the site. You prefer other things, because, for example, these parts, the main part that you can see, it's about resin pieces. If you have something like a resin printer, you don't need such things, obviously. So think eventually, see if you need something, and eventually try or go to other pieces. Remember that if you need something, sometimes it's better to buy something that is yet finished, so you don't have any problems. So let's go to see about what I ordered. So we can start with the resin bits that I ordered. The thing one that I ordered is this one, that are scorpions ones, that essentially I wanted because there are 20 of them, and I don't have really a project related about them, but because I was ordering them, I thought that I was going to prepare something related about the Camry, and eventually they could be useful or other things too. So why not to have them in the case that I need, so I don't have to order them again, maybe waiting much more time. So okay, these are done. Then I bought some rats, little ones. Okay, here I bought them because I needed something for my project that I have in future, because I'm thinking to use them for my scavenged scaven, or eventually for crits, because there is some line in the core book about the subregates about crits that I was really quite intrigued about, and I thought that this could be nice to get my personal version of that model. So just to have, they are quite nice, and they could be anyway used like some sort of swarms or so on, and they could be also used for Custom City theme, a lot of ways. So just to have them, it's nice. Then some related about the cats. These are about my ideas about the Lamia. So having some models using the cats and so on, and because they are really quite small and I'm not quite good at sculpting. Sincerely, I thought that having them yet prepared, that was nice, and I can get some intriguing personalization with them, so they are really quite intriguing. Okay. Then again, something intriguing, it's the part related about snakes. Okay, so pay attention because these are quite intriguing, and really, this one I bought because I wanted to use them for both Lamia eventually, because remember that they use quite a lot the aspids and so on, so I think that they were quite nice, and also eventually about some Seraphon that could be using quite a lot about snake and so on, so I think that it would be intriguing, so I decided to buy two of these because I know that when I do something I risk to miss some pieces, so it's best to have some of them yet available because they are really quite nice. Then some vampire bats. Because, okay, Super Gables, you know that I play with them, and they're really quite nice and intriguing, so I decided why not to have them so that I can personalize eventually, because I have some bats, I can clone eventually some, but I need more, so okay, let's buy them so that I don't have any problem about I miss a bat or so on to personalize in a way, and I can get some intriguing idea making something that are images that come from the vampire counts and so on, so nice. And then some spiders, different medium ones. So we have small ones here, you have two boxes of these. We have the medium sized one, so okay, as you can see here, and the giant ones that are these ones. I bought these spiders once because I have some project and I wanted to make some Avengori army related about spiders. So, vampire and spiders together. You know that I yet produced something related about the spider zombies and so on, so these are to continue that idea. I created something related about that I want to show you in the future, but I was missing some details. And because it's a problem to realize something so small, I decided to buy all these because I needed tons and tons of them, so Okay, let's buy them and free ourselves from such things. And then have some fucking balls. I bring you some project related about these ones, not throw away, cause they could be really quite useful eventually, and so it's a pity to throw them away, cause they can be reused without any problem, and they can be really a good thing about modeling and so on. So think about them, cause they can be quite nice, cheap ones, cause technically are free in the box. So pay attention, cause they can be really quite useful. There's something always useful, that is the green stuff, because it's always useful to create, modify and so on, cloning, and it's never enough. So I bought 2 of them, so at least they can last me a bit. Have tons of projects with this, so many that sincerely it's too long to think about, but always intriguing. So because I find the Greenstuff World ones the cheaper, and the Master Stamp 51 I decided to buy from this. Obviously you can change and buy what amount you need from where you need, not worry. This is the Canada did, so pay attention about if you need them or so on, because this it's always nice. One day I had to try also the brown one, the gray one, so change also the other composition, but for now this is the one that I'm always intrigued and needing. So nice, we'll use this. And then something related about painting. This is something that I bought to try the UV resin, the glow one. I never tried even the normal one, but okay. So this glow here, color lime, green lime, because I want to try, and I think that I'll bring you also some video about in the future, but I still to think a project that really need such one, and had to experiment, because I don't even have the UV light and so on, but it's not a problem because I have the sun available. Maybe I'll use this in the spring, summer, so that it's not a problem. So I had to put this in a dark place and be ready to use and experiment, because if it's worth, it's quite nice. I bought it really quite cheap, and it's the way that I was making the order, so I said to myself, why not to buy and experiment this? So let's try. And then some deepening ink that I use quite often. So the Skeleton Brown, that is my favorite one. I use this for tons of miniatures and effects and so on, based on how I do it and so on. Maybe one time I'll bring also you a video about, because it's really quite intriguing. And the Garnet Purple. So these are the 2 main colors that I use, and this it's going to substitute quite often my Agas F shade, even if it's a totally different thing, but it's quite nice. And the Garnet Purple, it's my substitute to the Draki Violet. It's not the same thing, even about the tone and so on, they behave completely different. But I, for example, used the Agas F shade quite a lot for my bases, and this is much better in my opinion, because there are tons more of volume about, and I consume even if more anyway. I can make much more bases, and I can use the Agas F shade for only the things that I need. As said, this it's a color that I quite love, so it's true that I quite appreciate, and this I use so much that I'm almost finishing it, so I needed to recharge. So okay, it's something that I can see that I need to store again something that I use quite often, a bit cheaper. Okay, nice. And then something that I really wanted to try, this Crackle Paint. The effect that they should produce is similar to the Citadel Technical Mordant Earth. I made also a video about such. This I wanted to test them, because if they are okay, it's a good way to replace eventually this one, or eventually I can see the difference, so that I can choose eventually which one to use in which occasion. So it's really quite nice. I load such one, but it's really quite expensive for quite small amount of paint, so, and I use quite a lot of them to make the effect. So I wanted to try with this, and so I decided to buy of the 4 color when I registering available. The one about the gray black one, that should be the substitute for this, the Martian one, that it's the red version, and this that technically it's a variation for the water effect, so it can be really quite nice. So it's a mix of this but transparent one. And in the future I'll also bring a video about the analysis and comparison of this, and I compare also with this one so that you can have a referral, because if it's work, it's really quite intriguing part, and there's something that they can seem expensive, but you can realize some effects that are really quite amazing eventually. So think about if you can need these ones. I bring you eventually something to see. So from that mode it's everything. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell so to receive notification about new video, to comment under here about this video, or if you want to suggest me new videos. So I hope to see you again to the next time.